Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who vetoes bills? The President. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Name one branch, or part, of the government. Congress. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. In what month do we vote for president? November. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who does a U.S. senator represent? All people of the state. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who was the first president? George Washington. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written.